Oh boy. What's up, bud? I found something to do a commentary on. Okay. And that's bad because I want to cover it, but I'm afraid of the response. I've never done this and I might not get another chance, but what if this all blows up in my face? What if I say the wrong thing? Look, I trust you to create a valid video with good points. You're my best friend. And if anybody hits you back, they'll have to get through me first. Yeah, I can do this. I'm not like anyone else who just starts this off. I have skill. Yeah. Sure. Roll intro. So, this is Ruby, a YouTuber with more varied content than me, surprisingly. Anyway, today I'm covering one of her commentaries covering a gacha tuber called Makoto. The video itself is called Comments of Epic Proportions, Episode 11 Makoto, Losing My Will to Live. Well, this looks promising. Okay, this will be important later, so remember this.
Okay, the material store opens up in 5 minutes. Got to make it out of here quickly. There we go. I gotta make it out of here quickly.
Okay, that wasn't scripted well. You repeat a line that really only needs to be there once, so that wasn't scripted well. I get what you were going for with a sense of urgency, but maybe if you mixed up the wording somewhat, like, I have to get out, and fast, then it wouldn't feel like you're repeating info.
Someone stole material.
Who would that be? It sounds like my dead dog.
Someone call the police!
Well, shit.
I honestly don't get what's happening here. Are they calling the cops on Ruby or the dog? Is Ruby reacting to the material or her being caught? Some clarity would be nice.
Time to lose my will to live. Before we do begin though, I'd like to point out that Makoto's video is text-based, so you might have to read her points so you would understand my points. Yeah, it sounds confusing, I know, but hopefully you understand.
Or you could just read them out to us, making it easier to understand, which is what I'm doing because I don't know if it's just me, but I like putting commentaries in the background while I work, and I can't really do that if I have to read most of the commentary. I'm getting a response video, aren't I?
Oh yes.
I've been holding back on this video for a long time, because I was afraid it would affect my channel negatively. But right now, my channel's at a point where my subs are stuck in the same spot, my views don't match my subs, my channel is kind of dead. And if this is how my YouTube channel is gonna be like, stuck in quicksand, then I might as well get my opinion out. I know that we're at a time where opinions are like illegal, because people get so offended and defensive, but honestly,
I am Confucian. So from my puny understanding, you're expressing your opinion due to your recent statistics, which is kinda dumb. Nobody's stopping you. Your sub count has no control over what you do. If you wanted to make it, nobody is stopping you.
okay, I see where you're coming from, but I disagree with your point. She's saying that now her popularity has died down, she might as well make and post the video, when it's the least likely to backfire. Okay, it sounds confusing, but hear me out. Imagine you wanted to make a really controversial video. You would likely release it when your channel is stagnating and not many people watch your videos. The two cat YouTubers mentioned here are Gracie on TV and Luna Plays. Before you say anything, I have nothing against Luna. I have a little irritation with Gracie, but that does not mean that I hate her. So, we're going to start with Grace. Okay? Question? Why did you leave that in? You don't bring any points up about it, and it doesn't support your arguments, so why leave it in? One reason I dislike her is because the overuse of swearing.
I can't believe Ireland is fucking dead. We have to be family friendly PG clean now, I guess. Have you heard of the phrase swearing like a sailor? Gracian is probably like that. And even then, is it a bad thing? Gracian might be leaning towards a more mature audience. I do the same. I lean towards people over the age of 12 because PG-13.
But that wasn't the point. It wasn't swearing she had a problem with. It was the over swearing. Emphasis on the over. As for the rest of the point, there's a second point I can cover better, so give it a minute. Also, please don't mind the DE recorder thing. I don't have a cool iPhone with a screen recorder built into it.
I do not like it when people try to do shit like this. If you cannot get good equipment, then that is okay. Not everyone can afford good equipment. This just pads out your video since your text can be on screen for quite a bit.
Okay, yeah, admittedly it drags, but people like me apologize because we feel it's necessary, like how I truly apologize for my lack of skill in editing, drawing, and especially my mic quality. Also to detail that one guy in the comments who's gonna point out how shit our video is. Will a bitch shut up for fucking once? I wanna go to my friend's house, but it's only 4 PM. Fuck, what do I do for a fucking hour? Fuck no! Why do you have to swear in every friggin' sentence? Children watch your videos and you put out this for entertainment? It's just a bad influence.
While yes, the swearing could seem forced, it doesn't automatically make her video bad. She just needs to work on her writing. But the real stinker here is the children point. Gracian's not trying to get children to watch her videos, it's just that she conveniently uses the platform a lot of children use.
Hey! Remember when they said I'm saving my defense for another point about 2 points ago? Hey, we made it! Let's do this! So in both points you say how Gracian isn't aiming for kids. But for me, that may not be true. When we watch that clip back, see how she censors her swear words. If she truly wants a mature audience, what would be the point of censoring? To get past advertisers? You haven't censored your swearing, that's all been me, and your video's been fine. If someone is censoring swearing, they are clearly, like me, trying for a bigger audience. Is this the best argument I could make? Is it valid? Maybe. But it's at least weird enough to cover 2 points and you didn't bring it up, so yay, I'm actually relevant! Woo! Number 2, she's rude. Yay, I'm early. Pin my comment if you love your fans. You just want fucking attention. Stop it. This is so mean. How can you say that to your fan? You could have hidden the comment or said something nice. It's just sickening.
Yeah, how dare Gracian call someone out because they wanted their comment pinned for being early. I would say Gracian is in the right here. They would seem like attention seekers begging for a pinned comment. But no, according to Makoto Nania from Blaze Blue, we have to be nice all the time.
Okay, I have several points here. 1. No, she's not. She could have left the comment alone. 2. You do realize people sometimes leave comments for the hell of it, not expecting any attention whatsoever? And 3. What? She did not want it pinned because she was early. She wanted it pinned because she wanted to see if Gracian cared for her fans as much as they cared for her. Or at least that's my read. 15 on perception does the job, right? See, I'm actually subscribed to Luna, and I've been subbed to her ever since she had like 6K. Hey, slow down! She's really broken down. The video. She's been having so much drama with Luna and her family. I hope she's like, ooh, that's gonna leave a mark. Ooh. And then she dished Wolfie for this Austin dude. Like, no! That's like taking the noodles out of macaroni, so now it's not even macaroni anymore.
Literally who and what? I do not understand a goddamn thing you're talking about because I've never heard of this until now. New viewers might be confused about what you're talking about.
Really? Because I understand fully. Luna has slowly removed the old cast and replaced it with a new, less interesting one. This happens in most TV shows. As an example... Ooh, which one? Let's go with you. In the second season of Animals of Farming Wood... wait. Spoilers, skip to here if you don't want spoilers for this. Yeah, good. Okay. Mo, who had been with us since the beginning of season 1, all of a sudden dies, off screen mind you, and is replaced by his son Mossy. They share the same purpose, the sort of same personality, but they have less character and history. Okay? Okay. Point is that when a character is replaced in a story, especially in a plotline with practically no explanation, as Makoto hints at, it's not the best practice. Number 3, how she barely uploads but posts stuff on her community.
Since when was Luna Hoover?
Like, she has potential. When she uploads, I think they're unique and entertaining. But all she's doing is complaining on her community tab. She's wasting her potential, and I hope she gets her stuff together. Okay, I did bring this up earlier, but I feel it's really prominent here. That entire point, minus the joke at the beginning, was pointless. Literally, you could have skipped it. But even better is you actually missed out on a point. Hey, Makoto, baby, honey, right-tongue gal. You do realize quality content takes time. Like, you could rush the video out, but you keep saying she has potential. And she likely needs time to put her skills together for said potential. It's why it's taken so long for my second review to come out, and why this one's kind of as far out as it is. Wait. I just attacked my defendant. What am I doing? Number 4, her sudden depression. She's never specifically said she's depressed, but what am I supposed to describe it as? I feel like killing myself, but who misses me? Who doesn't miss me? Who wants me to die? Yes, I'm still alive. Wish I wasn't. He would do something bad to me. I don't want to end up in a hospital. If she's really feeling suicidal or she's getting abused by her brother, then she should seek help, instead of posting it on the internet. That's why it feels fake.
Just because she vents on the internet doesn't mean she's faking it.
Okay, first off at that point, needed for context. It's gonna be covered in a minute. But the second part? He said it feels like it's fake, as in she isn't sure. You, my friend, are acting like she said it is fake. There is a difference. Learn it. If you need a suicidal prevention line, then I have one for you. You just can't fake depression, if she really is faking it. It's offensive to people who actually have depression. But Luna, if you're really suffering from depression, then please seek help. I wish you would return to your self and hope you get better.
Why would she be faking it? She genuinely shows signs of depression, and it is probably unlikely that she is faking it.
I don't know how to put this, except you are very wrong. Both of you. What I believe is happening is something I went through, and kinda still am. It's a feeling that the world around you is falling apart and nobody cares for you. It's a feeling that because you had some sort of hand in something that for whatever reason fails, it's automatically your fault. 1 minute, you feel like it's the best day ever, and the next you feel like the scummiest person in the universe. I believe it's known as social anxiety or anxiety in general, and it's not the nicest thing to have. Me? I cry for a bit and think of a way I could die in the situation before calming down and laying my fears out by complaining at movies and games and videos. Well, that's my way of venting frustrations. And I believe the internet is Luna's way of venting. It helps and calms down, and really, you can't blame anyone for doing it. Okay, that got kinda depressing. Moving on. Also, more line repetition, yay!
So, the rest of the video is whatever, so final thoughts. This video is awful. You're genuinely a dick. You have moments in the video where you act scummy, say things with no evidence, and overall seem like you just made this video to be a cunt.
Okay, let's rewind way back. Yeah, remember this? Which I told you to remember, so you probably should have. Any insults at their expense are for humor and should not be taken seriously. Really? Because it generally feels like you hate the girl. Or man, not judging. And really feels like you want to hire the mafia on her. Some tact, please.
My advice is to be more respectful and show more evidence.
Okay, sounds back. So, from this comment, left by Ruby, apparently she was copyrighted by music, so had to cut the audio. Okay, fair enough, but you could have re-edited it. Sure, you may need to re-record the line and find new music, but it would really be better than this. Well, that's the end of the video, and overall, I understand where you're coming from. You do make a few valid points. I'm British. You're Irish, supposedly, so we're at least somewhat close in this universe. But honestly, you need to make a couple quick tweaks. I'm just going to leave that in because I'm too lazy. Yay. You repeat some lines and points, leaving stuff that really doesn't need to be shown. And honestly, you should reread the script and rewatch the video, because sometimes you miss the point entirely. Well, that's my first commentary done. Now too late to respond to the massive backlash. I PH Santa, you guys been beautiful, and you just disowned the commentary. Oh, come on!